City won, Crystal Palace won. Unfortunate game for Chelsea in today's game. What do you think about their performance?
The performance in general was not a good one because overall the team didn't perform well. And then you saw our match against Wolves. We felt that okay, it would be an improvement from that match. And the match we played midweek in the Conference League, we didn't take it that serious because we felt okay, you used another set of players. So we felt okay, it was because of you using another set of players. That was why we didn't perform well in that match. I came here with the expectation of winning Crystal Palace, which is the truth. But generally, the team performance was really poor. We couldn't create a lot of chances. We just managed to get a few chances in the first half and then score one goal from, let me say we scored an empty net. It's not as if we created one big chance to score. And the rest of the game was really tight. Kudos to Crystal Palace. They really tried. So that's it.
Okay, then whose fault do you think, the fault of the players or that of the coach?
Everybody involved, because you cannot single out one person. So the coach should go back to his drawing board. We saw possibility of playing well against Wolves. We saw chances being created and everything. So I don't know what happened in this match, because we expected the same thing or even more after what we saw the players did against Wolves. But coming down to this, it was something that I guess no Chelsea fan expected. We came with the mindset that we are going to win this match, not even with 1-goal margin. We wanted to win with plenty goals, and at the end of the day, we took 1 point at Stamford Bridge, which is not a good one. It's not a good one at all. Yes.
All right, the goal scorer, Nicholas Jackson, he scored a goal and then he missed a clear chance to make it 2 at 93 minutes.
Yes, Jackson, I've always said it. I love his all-round play as an individual. But when you come to finishing, it's a big problem for him, because I can't even call that goal he scored a goal. If you watch Haaland yesterday, that's what you call a striker, where someone gets 3 chances in a match, he buries all, and he didn't even have so much touches in the match. In the first half, I think he had about 7 touches, 2 goals. When the opportunity comes for him, he does his work as a striker. Now, at the 9 minutes, Jackson had a chance. That's when you know who a striker is. Those chances, those moments. Why do they call Drogba a man for the big occasions? That is because when he gets those chances, the probability that he will miss them is not up to 5%. Had it been he scored that chance for us, we could have won this match. And that is what you need your striker to do in every match. Kudos to him, he scored one today, a very easy goal. I think maybe he will have another word for Mikel. Since now, each time he scores a goal, he now tell Mikel not to talk shit. So, easy goals like this, I don't count them as goals. We want to see you do what the likes of Haaland are doing. We want to see you. Chelsea is a big club. We know no be trial and error will come to. So it's very unfortunate that we have a striker that is very wasteful in front of goal.
And talking about striker, and we saw that the transfer window has been closed. If not, Chelsea would have bring in Osimhen. And then, what do you think about that?
No, it's not because the transfer window was closed. They went all out for him, but he didn't accept to fit into the wage structure of the club, and that was why they didn't go through. So Osimhen is a nice player. I'm a Nigerian, and I like him because he's a hustler. If you watch him, and he plays with passion. That is one thing about him. He plays out his life on the pitch for any team. It's unfortunate what he's going through in Napoli, but I will give him part of the blame, because sometimes you should know what you want as a player. Conte have said now that he's not going to feature him in his team because it's not part of the plans. Like I said, it's unfortunate, because I knew that if had it been he came to Chelsea, he could have been the starter for us, and it could have helped to push Jackson. Because if you have somebody that is that is on the bench or in the field, that is always starting ahead of you, or is sitting on the bench watching what you're doing, he will pick challenge. For Gil, I don't think Jackson sees him as a challenge because he feels okay, he's still young and all of that. So definitely he will always be the one to get the nod before Gil. So I could have loved to see Osimhen in Chelsea, but I won't blame Chelsea for not signing him because you cannot break the weight structure of the team because of one player. If not, other players too will revolt. So that is that about Osimhen.
All right. Lastly, after the international break, Chelsea will be playing Bournemouth. What do you think? I know this. I want to take. I want to say this. To me, I felt it's a let me say a lose for Chelsea because we are enjoying 1-1 with Crystal Palace at home. I don't think it's a nice one for them. So they will be playing Bournemouth come next match.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate that we drew 1-1. But don't forget that Crystal Palace is a derby. It's a derby match. Even though that shouldn't be an excuse because you cannot compare the quality of players of both sides. And then Bournemouth is a very stubborn side. Last season, you see what, as in, I think the first leg with them last season was a draw, a 0-0 draw. They had more chances in that match. Then we won them towards the end of the season, the second leg. Then Chelsea was, in a very good form.
Yes.
And then, but it was still a very tough match for Chelsea. And then we are playing them again after the international break. The truth is that for Chelsea now, every team is a big team. The Chelsea we are looking at, had it been is Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City will just wave it and say, okay, this person will win. But for Chelsea, I can't tell you because with what I saw today, I can't vouch for them. So anything we see when we play against Bournemouth, we take it.
All right, to all Chelsea fans, I know they are not happy with the result, but that is football, and they just have to accept it the way it comes. Thank you very much for your opinion. Yes.